Screencast 36, Creating the Simplest Precision Design SSRS Report. Now the last time we tried this to create a precision design report, we actually right-clicked on our design and clicked Create Precision Design. And that's the simplest thing to do if you already have an R design. But in this case, we're going to create the precision design manually. So we'll right-click on Designs and Add Precision Design. And believe it or not, we're done with the report at this second. The precision design exists. It doesn't need to be, you can tell it's blank, but you don't need to do anything to it. And let's preview it just to see what happens. And it's blank, which is what we expected it to be. Okay, so you can see now that just a blank precision design will render. If we right-click on it and do Edit in Designer, we'll see that we can get back to the design surface. Now, right now, what can we do with the design surface? There's not much. So we'll need to bring up the toolbox. And in a moment, I'll get the toolbox by going to the View menu. And you can scroll down and you'll see Toolbox. Okay? And then under Toolbox, we can drag in something from the left to the right. And you can see there's table, matrix, rectangle, but we'll stick to something simple. We'll just select the text box and drag it over. And we'll just type in hello world. And let's do some basic formatting for bolding, pick a font and a size and some color. Let's save we always save the design before we preview it. That's a difference from our designs. And the preview now shows, exactly what we expected. What we're going to do now in a moment is go back to the designer and right-click on the design, Edit in Designer, and I'm just going to show you one more technique, which is I just dragged in rectangles from the left to the right, and I'll just set their color, right? Okay, that's it. And the reason I want to focus on rectangles is that this is a technique that you're going to be using in the future to lay things out in a precise way in certain reports. An example would be, let's say, a check or something. You're going to put rectangles and fill them in, right? And just keep in mind that rectangles are not the same as text boxes. Rectangles are used for blocks of things, like color, like I showed you right here. They can also actually contain other controls, and I'll get into that in a future screencast. Okay, see you next time.